Letter to my brother Beekman, who then lived with Mr. Schenk at New Lebanon. By Henry Livingston. To my dear brother Beekman I sit down to write 10 minutes past 8 and a very cold night. Not far from me sits with a balancy cap on our very good cousin Elizabeth Tappan, a tighter young seamstress you'd ne'er wish to see, and she, blessings on her, is sewing for me. New shirts and new cravats this morning cut out are tumbled in heaps and lie huddled about. My wardrobe, a wonder, will soon be enriched with ruffles, new hemmed, and wristbands, new stitched. Believe me, dear brother, though women may be, compared to us, of inferior degree, yet still they are useful, I vow with a fegs, when our shirts are in tatters and jackets in rags. Now for news, my sweet fellow. First, learn with a sigh that matters are carried here gloriously high. Such gadding, such ambling, such jaunting about, to tea with Miss Nancy, to Sweet Willie's rout, new parties at coffee, then parties at wine. Next day all the world with the Major must dine. Then bounce all hands to Fishkill must go in a clutter, to guzzle bohea and destroy bread and butter, while you, at New Lebanon, stand all forlorn behind the cold counter from evening to morn. The old tenor merchants push nigher and nigher, till fairly they shut out poor Bays from the fire. Out, out, my dear brother, Aunt Amy's just come, with a flask for molasses and a bottle for rum. Run, help the poor creature to light from her jade. You see, the dear lady's a power afraid. Souse into your arms she leaps like an otter, and smears your new coat with her piggin of butter. Next an army of shakers your quarters beleaguer, with optics distorted and visages meager, to fill their black runlets with brandy and gin, two blessed exorcists to drive away sin. But laugh away sorrow, nor mind it a daisy, since it matters but little, my dear brother Basie, whether here you are rolling in pastime and pleasure, or up at New Lebanon taffety measure, if the sweetest of lasses contentment you find, and the banquet enjoy of an undisturbed mind, of friendship and love, let who will make a pother. Believe me, dear Bays, your affectionate brother will never forget the 5th son of his mother. P.S. If it suits your convenience, remit, if you please, to my good brother Paul an embrace and a squeeze.